this. Hey, NXO. Hey, Aussie Pride. What's up? There we go. I think that's fixed the problem with the rustling sound. And you're good? Been up to much this lovely Sunday morning / afternoon, depending on where you're from? Guess it'd be just about Sunday evening over in New Zealand for you, NXR. So, need to figure out what we're going to do today. I might do some... Let's just take a quick look at the manufacturer rankings. So you can see we got the highest score of the season so far for us. Was definitely disappointed with this result. Had a lot more pace than what I was able to take advantage of last night. Kind of rushed home from my mum's birthday was 2 days ago, so last night I had kind of a family dinner and was rushing home. Got home about 10 minutes before slot 3. Almost bedtime. Getting too old in exile. You need to find the fountain of youth, like myself. This beautiful youthful face. Yeah, got home 10 minutes before slot 3 and had a very messy race. Threw away a second or third place in slot 3. Went again in slot 4, finished third place. But again, I feel like I had the pace to win last night and could have won. So a little bit disappointed to come away with only 273 points. But nonetheless, it's given us, I think, the third highest score for McLaren this season, behind Beau and Rainy Weber last night. So if we can come home strong in the final 2 rounds, we'll see if we can get ourselves up into the top 2 or 3 for McLaren. Obviously, Cavallino's a very good driver, but he had a poor round last night, so didn't really get to take advantage of the McLaren's competitiveness at Monza either. Rainy Weber had a good result though. Rainy's been doing quite well this season. Actually, he's been a lot closer on pace to me this season than what he has ever been before. So big improvements from Rainy Weber, and Jish Lowell has also had pretty decent results. It must be said. But let's try out some Daytona. See how competitive the McLaren's going to be. Check out the times first. So, on our friends list, so Beau has a 1 minute 44.4. Disregard my time, Genesis 45.2. You reckon you can do better, Jester? I think the BMW will be quite strong here, actually. 5 very tired laps, okay. Well, I'll give it a go, see if I can beat it. So interesting that Twitchy is ahead of Andrew. Danny up there in the GTR again. But alright, let's take a look. I mean, I think the Supra is going to be very strong. The Supra is so fast. Let's take a look at the top 10. Yeah, Supra. Genesis Rex, Genesis Supra, Beetle. Surprising that it is using the Beetle and not the Roofless. Maybe did they nerf the Roofless? 43 here on iRacing. Well, if you could do a 43 flat? If you can do a 43 flat, that'd put you in the top 10. So get on here, give it a go. I'm guessing you're in the Nissan. So not seeing a lot of McLarens. We've got a McLaren F1, which unfortunately I don't own. And for whatever reason, the Manu you're not able to rent a car, so... But anyway, just bear with me a second. I just want to tweet out my link to the stream. Send that out to a few different places. All right. Well, you always got gifted cars, if a Manu. But yeah, I'm surprised that for everything else you can rent a car, but for Manu you still cannot. Be very handy to at least give the McLaren F1 a try. Although the McLaren F1 in this game is not the top speed demon that it was in Sport. So let's try and grab a replay, which will be somewhat easy to chase. Grab Jesters for the time being. Make sure we're on the soft tire. In one sense of the word, I am glad that we don't have the wind in time trial anymore, but it's disappointing that the wind has been gone in the actual qualifying and races. It's kind of like we have this cool dynamic weather in the game and then we don't even get to use it anymore. Okay. I'll probably brake a lot later there. And there. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people were complaining about the wind for time trial, which, fair enough if it's like an official time trial, like the one you select up next to the daily races, because that's something that, I guess, you know, sticks around and stuff, but this isn't really time trial, it's practice for qualifying. There's no real points for it, or it doesn't stay around to be referenced like in the future, so... No, I lost a lot of time in that mid-sector, Jester. I'm definitely not pushing the car hard enough on these softs. Whoa, big up. It's pretty difficult to see, actually, on this setting, I've noticed. I wonder if the weather will clear up if we stay running laps for a bit. Alright, 4 seconds to find. You see how slow the McLaren is at accelerating. How long until no one's left playing this? I don't know. I'm in it for the long haul. As many as the bugs are and as unbalanced as the bop is, I'm still enjoying it a lot. enjoying the challenge of getting closer to the leaders. Alright, 1 second down, 3 to go. Ah, so much fun to do there. Let's restart. Nah, not really, to be honest. Once they reset it back to what it was in 1.13, I was pretty happy with it. Losing a lot of time into that hairpin though. And then, look at that. Look how much he gains in that third and fourth gear. I had to have a little bit of a lift there. So that just cost time the whole way down the straight. But at least we're a bit closer this lap. Still haven't figured out the bus stop. Way too much sliding. This car is very very unstable on the turn-in. So strength up, feel down for you. Yeah, so you're used to the more advanced sims in Exile, so I guess you kind of have more to miss, whereas for me, I don't know, it feels okay for me because this is GT7 and GT Sport before, it's kind of all I'm used to. So we're down to 46.2. There's still a second to catch Jester, and a couple of seconds to get down to a competitive time. A bit better that time, but still a little bit of time lost there with some understeer. I don't know if that'll be a penalty. No? Okay, so you can take a lot of the yellow curb on the first 3 parts of the chicane, which is the opposite of how this game launched. It used to be that you could cut a lot of the exit, but the first 3 parts of the chicane were very, very strict, which I have to say I do prefer. Hey, Jokin. No, the Dustin Hoffman hair is gone, so... have to figure out a new comparison. Yeah, I got a friend of my mum's who used to be a hairdresser to do it. I told him that I just kind of wanted a trim, but he ended up cutting it back down to being short again, so... but all good. So coming off the throttle there a little bit helps. Yeah, the exit. Little bit of time loss there. Might pip him by the end here. Do have the top speed advantage. Oh, I think I just got him. Slide there under brakes, so. That was no good. I wish I could go back in time and see the replays of like Killian and Polora when we did this track. I think it was test season 2. Oh, missed my brake by a long way. Yeah, just be interested to see if they're like using first gear for the hairpins in the infield, and if they're exiting in second or third out of the left-hander coming onto the banking. too tight there. I don't even know what that means, NXR. It's a pretty messy lap. There's a better exit then though, I feel. Didn't feel the understeer washing off speed. I was able to hold the throttle flat. Not quite as good through there that time though. So he's going to use a gear higher and turbo cars on exit. aka the WRX does a lot of it. Not really getting that first corner right now. Oh, I was in first gear. Whoops. Silly uppy. See exactly where that's kind of put us, and maybe try for a 43 Ghost or a 44 Ghost if one exists. So we're currently in 12th on our list. Yeah, we just managed to pip Jester, but I'm quite confident he'll improve on that time. So this is the time we're chasing, a 44.4, so need to find about a second. And then I'd be happy. Probably not even a second. So 8 tenths away from Bo. If I can get within 2 tenths of him, that would be fine. So half a second here would only actually move me up one place. So maybe we'll try and go for the 44.5, something like that. Good time from Boldy. 43.8, wow, that's quite rapid. 42.7 is the quickest, that's insane. Alright. So we're looking for like a 44.5. I need to sneeze. So do a third gear pull and watch your boost gauge through the RPM. What am I looking for exactly though with the boost gauge? Because it always just seems to do the same, like it dips down and then goes back up, right? Alright, we've got a 44.8 here. That's a 4/10 improvement, so if we can get ahead of this, that might give us the half second that we want. So I think the main improvement that I can get on this 45.2 is going to be should build, peak, and drop. Okay. Yeah, the main improvement I think here is going to be the 2 hairpins on the infield. see we're quite a bit behind our time at the moment. So that was too easy to get to the inside of the track, which means wasn't carrying enough speed through the corner. That F-Type is pretty handy in a straight line though, it looks like. Starting to feel a little bit more comfortable through the bus stop. So was this going to be like a 45.6 or something? Probably should have dropped to first gear then. No good. It's like 2/10 loss. Probably a penalty. There we go. I always forget how late it comes on this track. Actually, you see how much time I just lost from shifting a bit early to fifth. From 56 rather. I have to have a little lift there. Cost some time. Scrubbed up a bit too much speed. No good. Hey, how does it going, Yodes? Thanks for the birthday wishes. This car just doesn't have the rotation. You really need to get the car turned before you get on the throttle. If you try and take that kind of tighter line, you just end up getting too much understeer. I tried to trail brake a little bit more then, but ended up coming out wide. So giving up about 0.4 of a second at the moment. Gained some under braking there. What am I sitting on? I'm sitting on a kitchen chair. The thing you see behind me is my friend's couch, but I'm not sitting on that. I have a kitchen chair, and then like a next level racing or whatever it's called wheel stand in front of me. I probably did pick up a little bit of time going through the chicane there, but it was messy. One second, I just need to change out of this jumper and into a t-shirt. Yeah, I just was dying way too much in that sweatshirt. Not that this will be much better. It's a very tight t-shirt. So I was reading this comment. Did look like you were on a comfy couch a little. I imagine some crazy setups I do in this, but I mean, if I get a well, yeah. Yeah, I don't think you'd want to be sitting on a couch like that for racing. Even this kitchen chair is not really good enough. Like, I have a load cell brake and I have to reduce the maximum pressure down to like 40% because if I press any harder, I'm going to tip back on the chair. Ah, horrible again. Although somehow it actually more or less matched my best time. Good. It could be a penalty. Otherwise, it was pretty perfect. And we got away with it. Oh, this F-Type is too quick though. It's like me against the Genesis, but reversed. There we go, 44.9. Well, I don't think I'm going to do a better chicane than that. So all the time now is going to have to come from this middle sector, which is a bit of a struggle. So Ranger says, happy birthday. Hey Ranger, happy birthday. Yeah, cheers. Nice win the other day at Sardinia, by the way. What am I doing? That was horrible. But I ended up kind of getting lucky there. I mean, I scrubbed off time, but making it back up on the exit, I don't think... Yeah, I was up a 10th. So I lost a little bit. But I wouldn't say it's realistic that I can match this chicane. Yeah. That'll be a penalty. If it's not a penalty, yeah. I'd be surprised. So I'm going to give it another couple of laps without the assists, and then I'm going to chuck on ASM and counter steer and see if they make a difference. Messed that up just at the end. Feel like I got the braking right for turn 1, but just messed up the turn in. Oh, I touched the wall. What the fuck? Ah, a bit of penalty again. Yeah, I mean, if CS or ASM can settle the car over the curb, so that when you clip that inside curb it doesn't push the car out wide, then it could easily be worth 2 or 3 tenths of a second. Same with if it can stabilize the car into braking there. Just not getting the rotation that I want. Yoda says, lol, when on PSI, I felt I played really well last night on controller with the new screen setup. What new screen did you get, Yods? I mean, I feel like if I can get a proper rig and get a nice low lag, high response time monitor, and that'll bring me a little bit closer to the front guys. It's not going to make up the full 7 to 8 tenth gap. But it might get me close enough, you know, that I'm only 4 or 5 tenths behind, and then that's kind of getting in that range where you might be able to hang on in slipstream in races and stuff like that. At least for a few more laps. Right now it tends to be that they drop me after 1 or 2 laps. I think I might have lost time then. No. I'll read that comment just after this lap, guys. So the F-Type is overtaking me, but still way up on my Ghost. Lost time there. Still ahead though. And slightly better exit, I think. So this might be like a 44.8. $44.7. Pretty happy with that. Alright, let's read those comments. So NXL says a rig would do that, yeah. I think like the main advantage of the rig will just be being able to up the braking capacity of the load cell. Because I know once I went even just from 30% to 40%, I gained 1 or 2 tenths. So being able to kind of get it up there to 50 or 60%, I think would just help a lot. Like just with those moments, like you see me coming into turn 1 and coming off the brakes and like the rear end is stepping out, you just kind of gain that extra fidelity in the braking to be able to get that out of your driving a little bit. And then I might actually be able to brake as late as some of these fucking aliens who are always ramming me off the track when they're behind me because I'm braking too early. Yeah, hey Danny, thanks mate. Can see a 43 flat with no mistakes. That's for you, yeah. For me, no. I thought there was a comment there about the Nissan. Where did that go? For some reason, it's not showing up. Maybe you were just saying "G'day NXL GTR," but I thought you said something about the old Nissan. All right, so let's. Oh, I believe I just missed my braking point there. New GTR is okay, but lacks the top end. Yeah, steering smoothness is definitely something that I can highlight as another advantage that the best drivers have. I'll go into that in a second. Yeah, if you watch back the replays of the best drivers, like they're often turning less and therefore scrubbing off less speed into the corners, and it's actually funny. Like if I compare my lap to someone like Andrews, it's just like, oh my god, why am I steering so much? Like why am I scrubbing off so much speed? But then even like you compare Andrews' lap to Gallo's lap, and it like makes Andrew look bad even. So like it's such a huge lap time killer is just when you scrub off too much speed on the corners. So it's one thing I've like tried to work on, and actually this Formula V 2.5 wheel is really good at helping with that because it has haptic feedback in the wheel that when you start to turn too much and start to induce understeer into the car, you can feel the vibration in the wheel, which is not something that I got out of the McLaren GT3 wheel, for example. I'm gonna hit the wall. So I do admit, I do miss the button layout of the McLaren wheel and the big chunky gear shift. Actually, let's chuck on the assists now. Because I do feel like, I will just start with ASM. I do feel like I've pretty much maxed out what I can achieve straight up. So let's see if the assists can gain any time. Probably not if I'm going to brake late like that. So I'll check Yoda's comment. Do you have any plans to go to PC? Rennsport. Yes and no. When I do get my own place, I will get a PC, and I might try those out. But I mean, for now, I'm enjoying GT7 enough, and it's like something I'm reasonably competitive in, so I don't have like a huge itch to go to another sim at the moment. Dream Rennsport is the answer. So, first little impression there. You can definitely hit the curbs a bit harder with the ASM on, without it pushing your car so wide. I do believe that without the ASM I would have got pushed wide then and picked up a penalty. Not getting any real advantage under braking though. Probably I'm braking a little bit too late at the moment, trying to find lap time where it's not going to come. Feels like a little bit less understeer in the corners. Like, I feel like that would have understeered off the track without the ASM on. Similar there. But it did scrub off quite a bit of speed. Oh yeah, it's much better through the chicane. You can fucking hammer it through the chicane. So I think I'd be very tempted to run this in the race as insurance against the penalties. No. I got greedy. Carried in way too much time there. So we were on a 44.5. The Germans never did any wrong, you reckon? No one who speaks German could be an evil man. Ah. Didn't let my car drift out wide enough, so penalty again. Oh, the time is there. If I can stop bottling the chicane, I believe we can get down to a 44.5. I just turned in and just got my wheel too close to the grass. Kept me from being able to tack on the throttle. Yeah, that's right on the limit. Bugger. Probably looks like I'm not going to be able to do this. That was a bit weird, but got away with it, just about. No. Fuck it. 10? Yeah. I just can't complete a lap. I just keep on thinking on that one when I was half second up on the 44.9. Sometimes it's just like, that was the lap I had. It's never coming back. Fuck. I thought that was it. Fuck. Oh man. That one must have been so close. Yeah, so this one, Yoda, is the active stability management. And to be honest, I wouldn't have touched them with a 40-foot pole in the past until first round of Nations Cup. And a driver called A.E. Conzio, you might have heard of him, he suddenly put this the Civic touring car on pole and was absolutely rapid. And it was kind of like, that guy's not usually a guy who is, out there beating Distinct Andrew for pole. And so I watched the replay and noticed that he was using this active stability management on his car. And so traditionally, well, first of all, active stability management was banned in GT Sport on sport mode. But traditionally in Gran Turismo, having this activated dramatically slowed down the car. But in between slot 1 and slot 2 of that first Nations Cup round, I decided to turn this on and give it a try myself, and just immediately went like 7 or 8 tenths quicker. And so it seems like for some cars, some combinations, it does actually improve your lap time. And so it's always just worth a try. Like, I can clearly drive a car without it on. It doesn't help me from not spinning out, so I have no hang-ups on pride of I don't use assist. You see a lot of people being like, you're a noob if you use assist, but they're driving with ABS on. Okay, turn off ABS then if you're such a pro, and driving cockpit mode with no HUD if that's the way you want to be about it. But no, I just view it as it's like a setup thing. It's the one setup thing we can change, and if it gives you extra speed, then you should absolutely go for it. And so what I've found is, turning it on, it does seem to stabilize the car, go figure, active stability management, when you're hitting the curb at the bus stop, which is causing the car to jump off to the left less. Ironically enough, now I keep on getting a penalty, but that's because I'm just trying for a complete send for the lap time. As you can see, the car can definitely still get unstable, so I think the effect of it isn't as strong as what it's been in previous games, where if you had it on, basically, it would just slow the car down so much that it was impossible to slide it at all. Yeah, they are available. I tried it for Nations, and I didn't notice any real difference with it, but give it a go yourself. Especially on controller, it might activate a little bit differently. That Nations this week is crazy. I think a lot of people are going to skip it. Alright, at least I'm now starting a lap with a slightly better run to the line as well. So that's worth a couple of hundredths, I believe. That didn't actually feel good, but I'm ahead. I don't understand. I just got a little snap on the rear then. I think I just went over a bump and it... came in too tight then. It's going to be 10th. Yep, look at that. Penalty. Yeah. Just... I think I'm probably attacking the first part of the chicane a little bit too quickly. Not setting myself up enough for the exit. That was a nice turn one. Hit the road. Limiter. Good turn two. Or, I guess, whatever. You get what I mean. So I lost a little bit of time there, but still up on the Ghost. I think he's gaining a little bit, maybe. Yeah, just gaining on me. That's the F-type. Okay. So I avoided the penalty that time, but it wasn't my best run through there. .44.6. Don't know what happened then. Car just kind of pushed itself off of the racing line. Yeah, cheers for stopping by, InXile. I'm sure you'll be on tomorrow, I'm guessing, so try and drop by and say hi. Maybe if you want to do some of that Sardinia race. No good. Alright, I think I might just leave it there as well. Let's go check where that puts us in the rankings. I think I'm still behind Tez. I think that only would move me up one place on my friends list. Yeah, still out of the top 10, so we really needed the 44.5 to get in there. But we got ahead of Pukapukakumo. Nonetheless, 2 temps off of Bo. Not sure how much he's grinded this yet. Danny's there in the old GTR on a 43.3. Yeah, been sick, see how you go. Hopefully it's not the dreaded C word that you've been coping with. And yeah, get better, man. I think you said you were you were sick last week as well, so looks like it seems to be knocking you around a bit. Yeah, 1.3 off of Danny. It's a long way behind, actually. I should really be down on like a 44.2, so I don't think this time from Bo is representative. So it seems like probably still a fair bit of time to find for me. But I'm struggling to think where I'm going to find it. $43.9. I don't think so, Danny. I think my best time would have been a 44.4. So we'll see. If I can get onto a 44.5 with Tez, I'd be, I guess, reasonably happy. But yeah, I don't know. See how it handles in the race as well. But let's have a quick look at the Nations leaderboard as well. To be honest, I'm a little bit surprised just everyone is in the WRX. It seems to me that the bottleneck is going to be the comfort soft tires anyway, so pretty much any car will be maxing out. Hi Nick, yeah, thanks for that, mate. So we're on a 49.6 for Nations. Andrew on a 49 flat. But Danny, so far with the best time of 48. I see you've improved your time because you don't have your ghost anymore, Danny. '14th in the world, mate. Good work. Teeter in the GTR 49.4. Lancer. Yode's in the Focus. Take a look at Andrew's where's that photo done? Oh, so Andrew goes down to second there, and he actually seems to lose time there compared to your lap I watched yesterday, Danny. Fourth gear, third. So hard to stay connected without getting spat out of that right at the end. He didn't carry probably as much speed through the exit of that left-hander there as he could have either. He left a lot of track on the right-hand side. Interestingly, he is much tighter through there than what I saw you doing yesterday, Danny. Was this slower than your time yesterday? 49.1? Or whatever he gets to. I think he's got. Yeah, like that first corner there just seemed like a mistake. And you can see he was down on his personal bet. I know 3,000, but still. So shifts to 5th very early there, but yeah, look how much space he kind of leaves on the exit of the track. So it's kind of, yeah, a good car length that he still could have gotten out of the track width there. Hey Lounsey, cheers, mate. Yeah, the birthday haircut, got that yesterday. I'll take a quick look at maybe the top 10. Who has the top time now? Well, what am I doing? Prima Juju. I don't know who that is. Actually, I don't know who either of these guys are. Jack's in the top 10, but he doesn't have a time, a replay for some reason. But alright, this guy's the quickest, so we'll take a look. So, picture settings, maybe. Yeah, Yoda, from what I saw, like, Danny did it in his lap that I followed yesterday, and it was quicker for me as well, was to kind of go in with a lot of speed, slide the car, and then really, like, angle off the corner so that you could just, like, build up a lot of speed. But yeah, Andrew definitely keeps it tight. And you see there, the top time kept it much more tighter here. This was what Danny was doing as well, keeping it very tight to the apex. I actually found for myself, short shifting to 4th, like not immediately, but kind of halfway out the exit was gaining me time. But this is where I would struggle. So you see they're just starting to get on the throttle there, and anytime that I would do that, it would like spit me off of the train track completely, and then that would like cause the rear to slide, and I'd just like start to lose time the whole way down the hill. So yeah, he keeps in 4th, and look at that, he goes right over to the edge of the track. Okay, and see, this is a different approach as well. So he really took a lot of speed in, and then actually has probably a bit of a slower exit than what Danny was doing. Yeah, unfortunately, Jack, I think, set a new time, and he must still be in the time trial because he doesn't have a replay up at the moment, so I can't see his. Wait, what the fuck was that? That wasn't. Let's see this again. So this is about here is where I would shift to 4th, where you start to get that wheel spin. So where exactly does he brake? So about 70 is where he's braking. really, really sharply turns in there. Whereas I think Andrew was staying more in the middle of the track the whole way through the corner. Have a quick look and see if Jack's ghost is up yet, if his replay. Any throttle, you're away from the wall. No throttle when you stop at the top of the hill. Yeah, it's so difficult, right? Like, I saw Danny doing it yesterday, and yeah, he was completely off throttle, and he is even like tapping the wall and stuff. Yet he still went through it quicker than what I can do it. So I'm very perplexed by it. It's definitely not a combo for me. But fuck, the race is going to be so hard because you slightly go offline, especially at that corner, and it's just like so much time lost. So how is 16 cars going to follow each other through that? It's going to be chaos. Yeah, still can't watch Jack's time. We'll give it a go. Maybe we'll try one of these other cars. Let's try this. Who knows? So what are we looking for? Like a 49.5 for improvement. Load up Andrew's ghost. Whoa, okay, so this thing just starts to slide at the rear on throttle. What the fuck? I think we won't be using this car in the race. Alright, let's just go back to the WRX. That's some crazy shit. Luckily, I do think I actually own a WRX because I would have had it from that race at Red Bull Ring. That was before we could rent, I believe. Got the CS on the ASM off. I think that's what I was using last night. So much understeer. Where's Andrew's ghost? I forgot to load it. Hold on. Riveting stuff here. Man fails at playing game. should have gone out on third for a little bit longer. Didn't get enough rotation, actually. So yeah, just fall off. And then, yeah, that puts me too wide for that. Had to lift them. That was pretty horrible. Okay, let's try what Juju does. And get down really low. Oh, I can't even do it. So, next update rumors of a new track, and you want the lobbies fixed? Yeah, I feel like the new track is going to be Apricot Hill finally. Ah, come on. Turn, you piece of shit. Ford uses fourth from the top. Didn't really help. I was doing that better last night. I mean, as you can see, I did manage a 49.6 last night, but maybe that was a fluke. This car does not want to turn. Alright, let's turn off the the canister actually. Sure. Yeah, the problem is it's not sliding at the rear. It's just fucking the whole car slides off the track. It's like, I'd actually, I mean, I'm garbage at rally and you're great at it, so. But yeah, I would much prefer if the car was oversteering than this understeer shit. Son of a gun. I need to turn my fucking ghost off. It's giving me the shits. Yeah, when's your video gonna be ready, Jester? Definitely wasn't my quickest entry into that first corner. Ah. Closer, but... Oh wait, don't tell me that's my ghost. That's my ghost, not Andrew's ghost. Yeah, that was my ghost. I was like, oh, I'm so close to Andrew. Some Pavarotti. Pavarotti. Oh, just turn your car. Turn. Broke way too like, oh, this car is fucked. Well, I mean, not the car, the tires. I just cannot stand this at all. No! Bit of Pablo there. Speaking of delicious treats, I bought myself a chocolate Bavarian pie last night from the service station at like 1 AM. The guy definitely gave me a bit of a weird look. That was better. You want to set up a lobby for this, Jester? Or are you busy? Look at how much time you lose if you're not on that inside part of the track. Like 2 seconds. Just got a curb glitch. Which curb glitch was that? Oh, that's a penalty. And I hit the wall. Stoner food, yeah, I wanted, I was really craving some, like, pastry or something, but the 24-hour bakeries are about a 20-minute drive away, 15-20-minute drive away. And pastries from the servo just tends to be not the freshest, especially at that time of night. Probably should have accelerated in third a little bit more there. Ah, touched the inside fucking curb, the inside wall. I feel like that was probably the closest I've been to Andrew through there. Is that better? Just don't have any throttle on? Yeah. Hey Lewis, cheers. Cheers, mate. Oh man. Yeah, pretty uneventful birthday. I'll go out for dinner with my friends later this week. Oh, I've done an Andrew. Although ironically I'm closer to him than I have been on any of my laps where I went through there well, so... Ah! Ah, just touch the dirt there. Come on. Fuck. No, went too soon. But no, you can see how much time you gain. I think going for the more squared off approach, like. Ah, you prick. Come on, turn. Still not quicker though. No good. Yeah, take that, Andrew. Take that! Faster than distinct. Confirmed. No! No! Fuck. Come on. Slight improvement. This car makes no sense. Yeah, you can't like counter steer this car. If you do, like, turning the car, 0 grip. Counter steering the car, Formula 1 level grip. Hey, Blue Phoenix, what's up? Thanks, mate. Let's turn on my ghost just so we can see the glory of being quicker than Distinct Andrew for one sector of this track. Bottas's mowing service. I got reset. The resetting on this game is way too strict.
I just get airborne there. That's pretty funny. Oh, what am I doing all of a sudden? Yeah, I mean, this would actually be probably pretty fun on Racing Hards, I gotta say. Oh, I lost so much time then. Like the race we did at Austria in these cars, the Red Bull Ring on the Comfort Hards, was actually quite fun and enjoyable. What am I doing here? So yeah, the decision to make this on Comfort Softs is fucking ridiculous. Like, I'm not good at rallying in this game, and I'm not great on Comfort or sports tires like on regular road cars either, but I still feel like I'm probably better than, you know, any driver from like low A down B, C, etc. I just can't imagine how difficult and unenjoyable this is going to be for drivers down in those lower lobbies. Everyone's just going to be bouncing into each other, and yeah, it's going to be stupid. Oh, this is too deep, too deep, too deep. I think I've had enough of that. So Yod says, well, now I've got to see what happens if you can jump from up there. Oh boy. Maybe try the, I don't know, 1000 HP Tomahawk or whatever. Alright, guys. Thanks for coming along and saying hi. Thanks for the birthday wishes and stuff today. My laptop battery is low, so I think we'll use that as a sign to call it a day on the stream. So managed to improve our time by a whole 0.04 of a second down to 49.627. Puts us in 11th on our friends list, just ahead of Ebolk and very good German driver, Corner Crack. At GTP Greatness, Rico, Chopaghetti. So yeah. Yeah, cheers again, Lounsey. Thanks for stopping by. And I'm sure Jester is planning to do something later on today. He said he's going to have a video up, so make sure you check that out. And I'll probably be back streaming on Thursday night for the Sylvia series. Grid start, let me have a quick look for you. Where does it say it? Yes, it is grid start. Oh, hey, Nismo, thanks for that. Thanks for the happy birthday, dude. Cheers. So, yeah, we're shutting down the stream now. So go ahead, smash that like button. 11 likes, which I think is actually a record for one of my streams. So thanks for that, guys, and see you all again on Thursday for my Sylvia Series race at Fuji, which will be a wet, dry race, so a lot of fun. All right, that's your stream.